Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Benjamin, and if you happen to be watching this video, I gotta thank Amansano HD. He uploaded it to his channel as part of his Subscriber Sunday feature thing going on. And I know a lot of people do this, but I think it's just a great series for everyone to do because, you know, for a couple of reasons. One, especially in Call of Duty videos, as you're seeing here on screen, it's so hard to, you know, spread your channel out there because there's so many people doing it. It's such a competitive force. And, you know, people that have more subs are really gracious most of the time and like to give back to their subs and their community by, you know, sometimes doing stuff like this. You know, Market J does it, Thunder, other people, you know, Amansano, of course. And it's just such a great thing, so I have to thank you personally, and I appreciate it. So like I said, my name is Benjamin, and what you're seeing here on screen is a 39.4 TDM here on Interchange. I'm using the golden M4A1 with the red dot and suppressor. The M4 personally is my favorite gun. I mean, I know it's not the best gun, I'm on it for 3, but it's just my favorite gun for some reason. I don't know, I love using it, and it just fits me perfectly. So what we're talking about here in this commentary is a little bit about myself, my channel, what you're gonna see if you do sub and stick around, which I truly do hope. So let's just get going. So I'm a 19-year-old college student, just you know, working my way through college. I'm a sports broadcasting major, which sort of incorporates back into my channel. What I upload is a lot of Call of Duty, as you can see. Also, I upload a weekly series on Sunday called this Sports Talk Sunday, where I take the week of sports from Sunday to Sunday and you know, talk about it a little bit, my thoughts, stuff like that. And you know, I usually upload some NBA 2K or some Madden, stuff like that, sports related. And you know, it's not as popular as my Call of Duty videos, but I think that's general for everyone except for maybe Minecraft. But I don't care about that. I care about posting what I want and uploading what I want, because the reason I have this YouTube channel is to help me with, you know, my sportscasting career. You know, I want to get practice from, you know, public speaking, practice, you know, talking to people, having an audience, and you know, sharing my thoughts, and that's exactly what I get to do here on YouTube. And that's the great thing about it. You can really, it's just like its you know, catchphrase says, broadcast yourself. So I think that's great. And so like I said, I upload tons of Call of Duty, as you see me get EMP grenaded. And I do these video commentaries, as you're seeing my ugly mug on the top right section of the screen. And I do this because, you know, the top right section, especially on the you know, Call of Duty HUD heads-up display, it's left out. And you know, I think everyone needs love. You know, the top left has the mini-map, the bottom left has the kill feed and, you know, the score and stuff, and then your bottom right has your ammo and you know, your kill streak stuff, your strike package, and the top right is left blank. And of course, I don't know why they did that, but hey, I figured I might as well fill it up. And I do these video commentaries for a couple reasons. One is to show you guys that I'm just an average kid. I said guy and kid at the same time, my bad. But I'm just an average kid, you know, playing Call of Duty, talking over them, sharing my thoughts about, you know, certain stuff coming up, sports related or general topics. You know, oh, also I have a weekly series on Wednesdays that I do. It's called Would You Rather Wednesday, and I know that's sort of been out there before, but on YouTube, YouTube is so old now, everything's been out there. So you can't really, it's really hard to come up with something new. So I call it Would You Rather Wednesday, and you know, I take a Would You Rather question. Look at this guy, this sniper fail. You ain't Zerg Riz, baby, get off me. And then give a little teabag for old time's sake. But so yeah, back on topic. I have a Would You Rather Wednesday, and you guys should know exactly what that is. I would take a question, Would You Rather. Sometimes I do Who Would You Rather, girl related, so that's usually a little more popular, and people like that more. Also, I ask people to put in the comment section what they would do, and that usually goes over great, and I enjoy doing that. So, like I said, and also, when it comes to me playing, I do ask my subs and, you know, people watching to send me friend requests on Xbox Live. You know, that's sort of like Amansano HD. I see at the end of his videos, you know, he has having on Xbox Live. And I do the same thing. You know, I want to be as involved with my subs as I can, and I try to give back to my subs as I can. You know, that's the great thing about, you know, YouTube and, you know, being a smaller channel, even though it's not great, you don't have as much people to worry about, even though I'm not trying to make excuses or anything. But you can get involved with them, you know. The way I see it is, my subscribers are just as important to me as I am to them, because if it wasn't for them watching my videos, I wouldn't be making videos still. You know, if I didn't have any subscribers and my videos were getting really, really low views, I wouldn't be making them still. So I feel like my subs are just as important to me as they are to watching my videos. So that's why I truly do appreciate all of them, and you know, I ask them to send me friend requests and game invites, because I want to, you know, be able to play with you, and I want to give back to you. You know, playing Call of Duty with you guys, playing NBA with you guys, it's really fun. And like, I got an unlucky hit marker on me. You know, it's really fun and it's great. And I'm basically just showing you guys I'm just an average chill guy, and you know, I'm not one of those guys that, you know, has a shit ton of subs and knows it and doesn't care, just wants the YouTube money. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys. You know, also I do a sort of thing on my channel from time to time is I will take a gameplay of mine and I will break it down. you know, I will literally stop it from time to time. I'll show you why I pushed up here, why I did this, why I did that, basically to teach you guys how to get better at Call of Duty. You know, Call of Duty is sort of an easy game, a sort of point and shoot, so most of the community is decent at it, but you know, there's always room for improvement in anything in life. And that's one way I'm trying to bring it back to you is Call of Duty, and I'm trying to teach you my skills and showcase them so you can get better, because there's not enough YouTube commentators out there. Most people are just, like I said, out for the money and just you know, commentating about random stuff, their lives or whatever, and that's not enough people that, you know, help people get better. And that's my plan. That's why I have my subs play with me. You know, they can maybe take a piece from me, watch me, or maybe ask me some questions. You know, I'm open to anything, and that's just the great thing. So, like I said, if you happen to be watching this video, I have to give a huge thank you to Amazon HD. Also, make sure you check out my channel. It should be in the description. And like I said, send me a friend request for my Xbox Live. I will either put it, you know, on screen when I edit this, or I will, you know, put it in the description, or you can check out my channel also. It's just Benjamin, 2 words, you know, nothing too complicated, because you know, there's all these gamer tag out here with like XX and stuff like that. So just a quick recap, I'm just a 19-year-old college kid. I upload tons of Call of Duty, try to get involved with you guys as I can, and you know, I also upload stuff about Black Ops 2 coming out, also, you know, patches, new game types, whatever. Also, I do some sports related commentaries. I also do Would You Rather Wednesday on Wednesdays and Sports Talk Sunday. On Sundays I do break down my gameplay from time to time to help you guys, you know, learn how to get better. And also I do these video commentaries in the right, because the top right section of the screen of the HUD is left dead and it needs love. And just to show you guys, I'm just an average guy and I have nothing to hide. I'm not trying to hide my personal complexion. I'm not trying to hide, you know, anything about myself. I'm just trying to show you guys that I'm just an average guy. So I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, and I finished 39-4 here with the M4, and on Interchange at TDM, and hope you guys sub, and if you do, I appreciate it. I'll see you later, guys. Peace, people.